Hello everyone, this is Babamot. Welcome to some more Homeworlds commentary. This is a match between Senor Zapato and SenetMaster. I don't think I've featured either of these players on my channel before, but SenetMaster has been very active in the Discord community. Appreciate their piping up, keeping people talking, and is often available for real-time games. I didn't happen to notice if this game was played in real time. Looks like it was. I don't see any breaks between days down there. And looks like Senor Zapato has not played very much yet. So both newer players, but SenetMaster's been enthusiastically playing a lot, so may have got good quick. I don't think I've played SenetMaster yet, or if I did, if I did, I'm sorry, I forgot. Um, Senet is an abstract. Well, I guess it's not an abstract game exactly. Well, it's got dice. It's got sticks you throw. It's an old game with reconstructed rules that probably aren't exactly how they used to play it. But anyway, SenetMaster is a fan of Senet. Now you know. All right. Senor Zapato goes first, picks a yellow banker. Senet picks a red fortress. Zapato trades for red right away. And somebody on one of my in Discord was mentioning that they were a little surprised in a game recently about the way that the small stars affect the opening. I am, don't usually comment on the fact that most players usually trade first for a color that matches a small star, if there is one, because that's a color that's going to get exhausted more quickly. And here it might not matter since, well, I don't know, it might not matter, but it might. Um, so here I normally would have expected people to trade for blue first. But both trade for red. Go back to building green. And Zapato, I think, it's always funny when I feel like I can see the players learning things. They went to build that last green, then realized, no, that opened up the mediums. I'm not sure I want to do that just yet. Oh, thinking about trading the mothership for yellow. That's kind of an odd choice, though it would keep Senet from building more red anytime soon, since they'd lose a star, I guess. But even then, sacrificing your mothership isn't often a good idea. I'm not sure what they've got in mind here. I almost always like to keep my mothership green so that I can get a shopping spree later on. All right, Senet trading for yellow. All right, both players have the same three colors of ships, but Zapato's traded their mothership out too. Going for yellow. Senet 6 was building a green. Nobody's opened up the mediums yet. Nobody's traded for a blue yet either. Zapato spreads out their yellows. Senet now trading for a blue. Yeah, and that's an uncomfortable time. Zapato probably doesn't want to trade for blue right now because they'd lose the last ship they have of some color in their homeworld. Although, trading out the mothership for blue, Zapato already has a yellow ship, so and they already have a yellow star at home, so maybe trading the mothership for blue wouldn't be so bad. But pushes forward the red. That's pretty good. They're developing a strong colony, but Senet might run away with too much blue. No, they're just going to build a green. Okay. Yeah, I think most experienced players would have built the blue there. Zapato trying to gobble up all the yellows. I think that's not a bad idea at all. Senet gets the first medium. Uh-oh, nope, Zapato, you're going to need to build that someplace else. Now, building it in the colony would have been just fine. Getting a medium would have been nice. As it is, that's going to give SenetMaster time to spread out, and Zapato's going to not have a a medium for a little even till even later in the game. Okay. Um, all right. Since Senet advanced their medium and not the small, it is safe for Zapato to build one more yellow at home, but that opens up the largest for Senet. No, I think this looks like Zapato's inexperience showing to me. They uh, they took back that move where they were going to open up the medium greens, but even more important is that they're opening up the large yellows here. And after Senet builds one, Zapato can't safely build one anywhere. So Zapato, I bet they're going to spread out the yellows. No? No, it didn't even spread out the yellow. Okay. Well, that means SenetMaster is going to get another large if they want it, I suppose. Yeah. And now, although, okay, actually, if I was SenetMaster, I probably would have sacrificed last turn, sacrificed my large yellow that I just picked up to move either the small or the medium, maybe the small, into Zapato's home to knock out the star and mothership. I think SenetMaster would have won pretty easily after that. Okay, Zapato trading out the mothership for a red. Um, that does make the home star safer. That's good. Puts the large yellow back in the bank. There's some chance that Senet won't figure out a way to take it. No, they spread out their yellows. And Zapato's back in the same situation here where there's a large yellow available, but they don't have anywhere safe that they can build it. Um, so my advice here is anytime there's going to be a large ship available, make sure that you are in a position where you're going to be able to build it. Because a very common thing that'll happen at a point like this is that Zapato will spread out their yellows, preparing to build that large yellow, and then Senet will build it instead. If you're just that one turn behind is too much. Zapato thinking about building it, but that puts their star in danger. But Senet doesn't see it. Okay, so Senet does not think to, or decides not to knock out Zapato's star. Just spreads out the red. I guess since Zapato just traded for red, Senet might be nervous about missing out on getting a lot of red. And on the plus side, it's evened up the game some more and maybe given us more game to watch. Senet again though has a chance to knock out Zapato's home star. Ah, they see it this time. Okay, I don't think this game is long for this world then. Zapato needs to reinforce their home with another mothership because Senet can actually move a large ship directly into Zapato's home. Zapato, though, getting aggressive, attacking the colony. Let's see if Senet just building one red. Senet could actually knock out the R3 by sacrificing the G3 to build a couple of times. Or well, I think what I would do in SenetMaster's position is I would just move my G3 into Zapato's home. Zapato can't defend with overpopulation without destroying all of their own ships at home, and it's too late to reinforce. Alright, but Senet just builds the one red, hoping to build into an overpopulation, I think. Zapato, I think, does the well, not the best thing. They really should be trying to get their their mothership home, I think. But captures the yellow, better than capturing one of the reds. But then Senet knocks out Zapato's mothership, their wandering mothership. See what Zapato comes up with. Trade for yellow. Senet does. They are going to want to invade while they have a red ship. They don't need to invade with that red ship, but They'll want to have it somewhere. Let's see. Zapato offers a draw. I think that's got to be a misclick, misunderstanding of the position, or just cheekiness. I don't think Senet will take that. Trading yellow out for blue. Looks like Senet's got their eye on star demolition rather than a direct assault. So here's a yeah. So my hint for SenetMaster here is you've won this game more quickly than you think. Uh, well, maybe not quite so much anymore. Now that Zapato has diversified. But earlier, when all of Zapato's home ships were green, moving a large green into their home um, was almost certainly fatal. But here we are. SenetMaster's taken the slightly slower, but also sure path. Okay, Zapato takes more green, offers a draw again. Senet building green. I don't know what the delay is. Senet could sacrifice yellow to move in both blues here, and then Zapato can sacrifice red to capture one of them, but then Senet sacrifices green to build blue, knocking out Zapato's home star and winning. That's the approach I would like to see here. Senet's delayed long enough and built more green. Looks like Zapato's looking at a counterattack, sacrificing Y2 to move over a couple of greens and knock out SenetMaster's greens. Yeah, so good on Zapato, demonstrating how even from the brink of death, you can sometimes strike back and do some interesting things. Senet spreading out the blues. Zapato builds more yellow. Yeah, Zapato's going to have a mothership again if SenetMaster doesn't look out. Trading the red for green. Wanting to get in on building the yellow action, I guess. Zapato builds that new mothership. SenetMaster gets the other yellow. Golly, that's pretty interesting. At this point, I think I actually favor Zapato's position. Zapato's got more ships, and I think what Zapato should do is sacrifice the Y3 to move the Y2 and then one of these Y1s into SenetMaster's home, knocking out the mothership. Zapato will have two medium ships, and SenetMaster won't have any. Zapato should win from here. But Zapato seems a little new and probably won't see this, is my guess. Pushing the little yellow forward. I don't think that's going to be enough. SenetMaster should invade right quick. They need to spread out these yellows. This is too dangerous. Okay, having a medium ship now evens this up by a lot. Even if Zapato knocks out both motherships, Senet having a medium ship when the dust settles would help them a lot. Zapato considering suicide by moving out their last ship. Oh, and they do. All right, well, I think, which is too bad because Zapato was actually not in. Well, I guess it was a pretty bad position at that point because SenetMaster finally got all their blues together. Though they weren't all in the same place. It needed another turn or two to get them arranged. Well, anyway, yeah, if there are going to be large ships opened up available for building, then make sure that you are one of the people available with space available to build them, and always be on the lookout for chances to strike back. Zapato really could have evened this back up by quite a bit with by knocking out those motherships. Anyway, that's all for now. See you next time.